Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back. Grand rising, grand afternoon or evening. Whenever you receive this, it's all in perfect timing. Got some messages here. So there'll probably be a few videos today. I'm definitely needing some sunshine. The song Walking on Sunshine might be relevant. 2-2 on the timer is definitely relevant. I'm seeing the 2-2s all morning, and I've only been up I've been up a lot. Sleep wasn't great last night, Ascension, awakening symptoms, whatever. We're going to welcome in all of our spirit teams, members that are working with us right here, right now, in this present moment, for our highest and best always, through and with divine light, divine love, divine truth, divine power, divine wisdom, divine knowledge, divine remembrance, and divine magic. So welcome or welcome back. We've got codes and some decodes, and spirit's just funny lately because it's not direct, it's indirect, as these codes are. So the more present you become and the more you pay your attention, you see the codes, the combinations, the signs, and the synchronicities everywhere. Also, if you checked out yesterday's video on soul braiding, we've got Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Yeshua, and Mary Magdalene in the house as part of that, and definitely correlate with those specific energies and frequencies of seeing the blues, wearing the blues, seeing the greens, wearing the greens. I'll just give an example of yesterday. I looked over and was quite fascinated about this really dark blue house, and the next house had, which that color is associated with Archangel Michael, and then the next house had a sign in the yard that had someone's name, and it was green, and I thought that was hilarious. And then of course all the codes, that's Metatron, and then asking for different signs of Mary Magdalene and Yeshua's. You see roses or hearts, and maybe you see the symbolisms of crosses. And I actually saw a cross that actually had a cross symbolized on a house this morning with a heart in the center of it, which is that unconditional love, setting boundaries, and standing, not giving too much away. So welcome. Could go on forever about that, but this video is going to be about what happened last night. So again, I was playing with my cards, and I went to bed last night as I'm getting stuff around for bed, thinking I put my cards away, and these 4 cards were on the ground in this order, pretty much. And this card has been coming up, the 9 of Pentacles. Again, I'm going to go through the significance of this here really quick. So this was a collective, personally, as well as collective energy here as well. So the 9 of Pentacles has been coming out in a lot of my readings, as well as readings that I've been receiving. So the 9 of Pentacles, owls and hawks are significant. Of course, the King of Swords energy. And we've got ravens and bats, and there's a moth here. There's owls here. Owls have been coming up as spirit animals this week. Swords, again, Archangel Michael energy, the blues, the swords of truth. All right, cutting through the bullshit. Source, soul energy, source, creator, divine mother, divine father. All right, and then of course this Knight of Cups energy has been coming out with, like, again, the white stallions. You're seeing the white stallions, horses in general, divine messages. We've got a little letter here. We've got the cups, which is emotional. We got, again, that red rose energy. So there's definitely significance to this. And I wanted to journal on that, but I wanted you to show you the cards and how they came out. So again, the way I looked at it was the 9 of Pentacles came out. I saw that first. Then right after that was the swords, the sun in the middle, and this Knight of Cups. So again, if you're familiar with this deck, great. Go ahead and screenshot or pause if you need to. So I literally sat down last night. I put that information in to decode it real quick. I mean, I already know what this kind of reads as well. I'm going to look down here. I'm going to put them in the order so I can see them. All right. From this particular deck. And then we'll do some more information in different videos, because I got more codes this morning because I woke up and I couldn't sleep and all of that. So windfall and overflow. So a lot of this, like, you're seeing symbolisms around treasure chests, overflows, windfall, pots of gold. There's something with the collective energy, not just me personally, but you're seeing these combinations, these codes, these signs, these synchronicities around a big windfall, an overflow energy, abundance, and not and it's like monetary, physical currency of that type of energy is what's coming in. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles, all right, Nine of Pentacles, all right. So you're doing well on your own, right? You're doing well on your own. The King of Swords is that clarity, truth over emotion, okay? Again, that Archangel Michael energy as well, all right? So Nine of Pentacles is you're doing well on your own, truth over emotion, logical thinking, honesty, boundaries, someone who communicates directly, sometimes bluntly, and could represent a person, all right? You, me, you're in this energy if you're receiving this message, or you need to step into this mindset. So it could go two ways. I'm already in this energy, so this is also harvest season. Going with that windfall, that overflow. The harvest is coming in. Your manifestations are coming in energy as well, okay? That's the Nine of Pentacles, okay? The Sun card, again, just take a look at the imagery and see where that lands. What, you know, see what you see, know what you know, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel with this energy. See if you receive any downloads. The Sun is one of the most positive cards in the tarot. It is the Yes card in the tarot. It's joy, clarity, and success and vitality. Your vitality has been returned. Your life force has been returning, all right? Things are being brought into the light, okay? A sense of freedom. You feel very free, and this authenticity, okay? So again, you're either being guided to step into this energy, or you're currently embodying this energy. I'm currently embodying all of these energies. I've already chose me a long time ago, and I have stepped into this frequency and this energy. Does that mean that there doesn't need to be something from time to time? No, not true. But again, I completely embody all of this energy. So this is a sense of that freedom and authenticity. All right, this amplifies everything here currently. So this is like a yes, yes, hell yes. All right. And it amplifies it in a very positive way. Okay. So then we've got this Knight of Cups, this very suave type energy. Okay. This very emotional energy, very romantic. It can be a romantic energy. This is movement, again, movement energy, energetic movement energy, and very creative energy. All right, this is flowing with your heart energy, being creative and flowing from the heart. So you're creating from your heart, okay? This could be invitations, information, messages coming, or it could also be connected to emotional offers. That's a confirmation because something just fell down in my pantry loud enough that I could hear that. So that means that you're going to be receiving invitations, messages, or emotional offers as a confirmation, because whatever was in the cupboard just fell off of the shelf or whatever. Love it. And I haven't been in the cupboard for at least an hour or so. Just an FYI. So all together, these energies, all right, you're in this phase right now, this Nine of Pentacles energy, where you have built independence and you are stable in yourself. You are very stable and confident in yourself. You've built this great foundation of independence, okay? You don't need anything external to complete you. All right, so again, you either are embodying this, or you are guided to step more into this energy where you need to build these foundations and know that you don't need anything externally to complete you. You complete you. All right, the King of Swords is this truth, standing in your truth, speaking your truth, logic, discernment. Like, discernment is massive. The Knight of Cups is that emotional, romantic energy, that creative energy, right? The movement energy. And the Sun in the middle suggests clarity. There's clarity. It's a yes. All right, this is already happening. If you're already embodied in this, or it's going to be happening. Remember, this is a collective message, okay? So I already know where this is for me, but again, when I'm guided to share this with you, this is collective. So take what resonates, leave what does not, claim what you want, and leave the rest, okay? So if you want to claim this energy, claim it, all right? So it's already happening, or it's about to happen, okay? So the core message around these cards are you may be dealing with or about to deal with an emotional situation possibly romantic, creative, or something that feels very exciting and igniting or meaningful for you, which is this Knight of Cups energy, okay? There's all sorts of symbolism with these cards. That's why I love this deck with the colors, the animals, the symbolisms, and all of that, okay? I mean, there's so much symbology in this card. If you can read into and in between the lines with the decoding and the decoding, okay? All right. You are being asked to balance all of this, all right, with clear thinking and strong boundaries, listening to your discernment, all right? All right, that's that King of Swords energy. So the Sun says this leads to clarity. You're going to be receiving clarity, communication, an invitation, something. And it's leading to fulfillment, happiness, and truth revealed, revolutions of truth. This is not confusing energy. This is clear energy, very clear energy, that clarity, okay? So stay grounded in your independence. So get grounded. The big word for the week has been grounding, grounding, grounding. 1114 on the timer, and I just got a notification. So stay grounding. This is a big message for all of us to stay grounded, to get grounded, get into nature, reconnect to nature, to unplug from the, if you are still watching the news, please, sources asking you to unplug. Quit giving your battery power, your energy, your frequency to the system. That's what they want. You have to unplug and trust, surrender and trust that everything will work out. Pay your attention into more videos like this, tarot readings, high frequency podcasts, super conscious conversations. If you want to get information that's maybe related to the affairs in the world, go to the Real Ishmael Perez's YouTube page. He gives 3 times a week galactic updates, alliance updates on what's taking place, what you're seeing on the surface level, but it goes deeper so you can understand what is truly going on. Unplug from the news and quit giving your battery power, your frequency, and your energy to those platforms, okay? So stay grounded in your independence, because you paying your attention to that is giving your freedom and independence away, okay? Choose you, okay? Unplug from the bullshit, the nonsense, the programming, the conditioning, broadcasting. Unplug from it, okay? So don't lose yourself in someone else's emotional energy. Again, that's where you lose yourself in the collective energy of the chaos, of the misinformation, the fake news, right? That's fact. Fake news, misinformation. You're not getting the truth, okay? Let the truth guide you, not just the feelings. So the truth sits here in your quantum compass. It's not in the brain. It's not in the logic and the ego. It's in your heart. The truth is here, your quantum compass, your quantum GPS. If you're unsure of the navigation, again, you have to pull back, get quiet, and ask those questions. You will get the messages, okay? So if something is genuine, it will stand in the light, and it will feel good. It will feel good. That's how you know. It's not confusing, all right? And it's not draining, okay? The beauty of the becoming. So remember, we are going through this massive change, and you are going through the beauty of the becoming. And there's a lot of chaos and destruction, that seeming chaos and seeming destruction that has to take place so the beauty can be seen again. And that's all of us, all right? All right, so that is your message around these cards that were, again, second time this week that were just randomly didn't make it back in the deck, okay? And just out of curiosity, change is happening fast. There's your horse again, the Emperor guiding the chariot energy, 7. You're seeing all of the 7s, okay? This is a big energy, all right? And the thing is have you chose yourself, or is this your reminder to choose yourself? To choose these energies and frequencies, to stand in your truth, set the boundaries, live life in your joy, all right? Cut people out that you need to cut people out of. I don't care if they have a fucking title. Cut them the fuck out. They no longer serve your highest, and you know this already. You know this, okay? So you're just being guided again with gentle yet firm tough, unconditional love. That's what's coming through. So I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.